Hey, I'm Sam Albuquerque. I'm here with Alex Perlman. We're just going to ask him questions about him and volleyball for him. Why did you pick volleyball of all sports?
I picked volleyball because one of the skills you need for volleyball is jumping high, which is one of the main skills you need. And since I played a lot of sports growing up, I just have a lot of natural ability to jump. And since I'm very tall, that's an advantage for me to play volleyball. My mom also really wanted me to play that spring because I quit baseball, so she wanted me to pick up another sport.
Was there really any role model or anybody that really inspired you to play volleyball?
Not so much a role model, but a person who did inspire me to play was my brother because his freshman year he started playing, so he really liked it and my mom really liked it, so she thought I would be good at it.
Cool. Is there anything specific that you and your team does mostly at practice?
At practice during the regular season for the JV, a lot of our practice consisted of skills such as passing, not so much blocking, passing, hitting, setting, a little bit of play, which is honestly how you really get good at the sport. But when I moved up to varsity, it was a whole new level. So most of the time we played, that's how you get good at the varsity level because just for JV, it's just a lot of the skills, a lot of the kids really need to pick them up, but on varsity, you don't have to really worry about that.
That's cool. What do you think some strengths and weaknesses are of your game?
My game strengths are definitely hitting. As I said, I can really jump high, so getting over blocks is one of my strengths in the sport. Blocking is also one of my strengths. You know, I have really long arms, really tall, so I can really get a little wide area. My weaknesses probably are passing, setting. Those really just aren't in my field yet, but I'm working to get them better.
How do you think your individual performance last season was?
Individually, I think I did pretty good. You know, starting out, I wasn't very good, but I had a lot of potential. But going along the season, I really improved. And at the end of the season, I think I like where I am.
Now I want to get more into your team last season and how you think you did. Were there any games you think last season you lost that you think you might have been able to win?
I don't really remember a lot of games that we lost that we could have won, but one game that I really can remember is the finals for varsity. I feel none of us played our best. It was just a rough game. I didn't play my best, and my blocking just wasn't there. So I feel if we had another shot, we can maybe persevere and pull through.
Yeah, would you say blocking is one of the most important things of the sport?
Yeah, I feel like blocking is one of the most important parts. You know, you really don't want to get the ball killed over to your side. It's that's one of the hardest parts to return. That's the easiest way to get points. So if you're able to have a good block up, that's very good for your own team.
Would you say you were a bit nervous, switching from JV to varsity?
I definitely was nervous, also because my brother was on varsity, so I didn't know how that would be. But ultimately, you know, we get along. It's fun. It's honestly better being with him on the team. And yeah.
How's it like playing with your brother? Is there?
Yeah, he gives me rides. You know, it's convenient. And now it's just working along each other, just to make each other better. Just a big part of it for me.
How has volleyball impacted you and your personal schedule?
Personally, in the spring, it didn't really affect me because I didn't have anything else going on. So I just go after school, practice, go home. That was basically it. But then now this year, as I'm playing club volleyball, as I'm also playing football, it's sometimes hard to get some work done. If I have a test the next day, I gotta study. I practice for football after school. Then later, I gotta drive 40 minutes, to Newton to get in volleyball practice. So that's a little bit struggling.
Would you say club is a little bit more harder?
Yeah.
Is competition better?
Yeah, competition's better. There's different age groups. So when you practice with your ones teams, of other age divisions, it's just more competition and make each other better.
I'm sorry, that's all the time we have, but I had a pleasure interviewing you, and yeah,
Me too.
That was great.